feel like people are placing limitations on you, you don't have to take that anymore. And I hope this topic is inspiring to many of you that's watching. I'm going to go ahead and bring up one of my main points. Les Brown, I don't know if any of you know him. I know he's a famous motivational speaker. He shared his story about him being in school. He used to struggle as a student, and for that reason, his self esteem was low. Not that many people believed in him, especially when he was in school. Now, his teacher, he gave him the inspiration that he needed when he was in class. His teacher asked Les Brown to write something on the board, and Les Brown felt like he wasn't good enough because he was in special education. Les Brown told his teacher, "I can't do that, sir." And his teacher kept telling him, "Why not?" "Because I'm educable, mentally retarded." And his teacher looked at him and he said, "Don't ever say that again. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality." And just like Les Brown's teacher told him not to accept negative opinions from people, you don't have to do that anyway, because you are born to do great things in this world, regardless of what somebody think about you. Now, I took that advice too. I don't care if anybody talks bad about me behind my back or tries to limit me or trying to say that I can't do anything. Now, there have been times where I haven't believed in myself the same way that God did. And I know that there are people out there in the world that believes in me too. But I should always keep a positive mindset. You don't have to let people belittle you. Always speak positive about yourself. Always tell yourself that you can accomplish anything, regardless of how impossible it may look. I'm here to tell you that you are in charge of your thoughts. What's going on in here? It's like a war. You're trying to decide whether to let negative thoughts control your life or positive thoughts control your life. Always think positive. Don't let those negative thoughts get the best of you. You don't want to feel bad about yourself. I know it can be easy sometimes to give in to our negative thoughts, but don't worry about that. Always stay in charge of what's going on in here. Now, before I made this live video, sometimes I think to myself that I'm not good enough, but that's not true. There is always more things to learn, especially when it comes to public speaking. And that's the reason why I should keep on going. Police Fire, he said, "Awesome. Thank you, Police Fire, for tuning in and watching this live broadcast. I appreciate you being here today, and I will keep up the good work." I'm going to bring up a scripture in the Bible, Proverbs 23, verse 7. In the King James Version, it says, "As a man thinketh so is he. As long as you believe you can be successful in life, then that's true. And if anybody around you tell you otherwise, you have that right not to listen to them. You have that right to continue to push yourself and surround yourself with people that's willing to push you out of your comfort zone so you can achieve the things that you want to. Now, is it going to be easy? No, nothing ever comes easy. Even making this live video is not always easy. It's not always easy for me to be in front of this camera. Usually, I'm not very talkative. I'm more of a laid back guy. And when it comes to me concerning public speaking, some people may say Jaleel's not the type of person to speak in front of people, but I proved them wrong, and I'm doing it right now. People's negative opinions about me doesn't have to affect me in any negative way at all. Now, I chose to get out of my comfort zone because I know that I have a great purpose in this world, and that's the truth. I want you to keep that same mindset too. Even if people are always constantly criticizing you or putting you down, don't take that. You don't have to take any negative comments from people anymore. Just believe in yourselves and you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. Now, if you're constantly thinking negative about yourself because of somebody else putting you down, it's time to free yourself. Free yourself from anybody that belittles you in any way. Now, we know that it's a tough world for us to live in, but that's no excuse for you to give up on yourself. You have to continue to keep on fighting regardless of what you're going through. Always ask yourself, is there something that's holding me back from doing the things that I know I should be doing? And if so, address those immediately. And just because someone doesn't believe in you doesn't mean that you should feel the same way about yourself. It's like I mentioned before, cut those people away from you and continue to surround yourself with like minded, positive people that's willing to push you out of your comfort zone. Now, if your dream is to be a famous motivational speaker, surround yourself with people that's been down that road or people who thinks positive. You don't want people thinking negative about your gift. Oh, it's too hard for you. You know how many people tried that and it didn't work? Just just throw away your dreams. You're not going to be a great motivational speaker. Police Fire says good information. Thank you, sir. Now, can you master your gift overnight? No, it takes practice. When I first joined Toastmasters, by the way, I'm a member of Toastmasters, and I've been a member for about 2 years. Now, I did not know everything about public speaking. When I first gave my first speech, I was like a statue. I stood in one spot the entire speech. But thanks to my coaches, Chad and Tasha Hart, they kept on working with me and they always believed in me. And for that reason, my public speaking skills are improving. And there is always more to learn. Now, Tasha, if you're watching this video, thank you for what you're doing. And that goes for you too, Chad. Now, they are the example of the type of people that you need in your life when it comes to your goals and your vision. Oh, I'm going to say this to you. Regardless of how you feel about yourself, you are born to be successful. That's right. I'm talking to you. If you think you're destined to fail, just don't think that way. Always keep